What's up, people? Animated Heroes here, back with another review, like I said I was going to do, of the SH Figuarts armored version of Trunks. And I knew I wanted to review this figure the moment that I got it, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly why. Now, the aesthetics of this figure are just freaking awesome. I don't care what anyone says. I thought that there was going to be a few things I disliked, especially when it came to these little crotch joint right here. I don't know, but I actually like it a whole lot more than I thought I was going to. And I mean, this figure just looks great. I mean, just look at that thing. It's awesome. And I don't know. But anyway, before I get into the figure, you already know what I have to talk about first. As usual, before I get into the figure, I'm going to talk about the sexy packaging. And we got the same box that we got with the Super Warrior Awakening Goku and Lord Beerus. And this packaging is definitely growing on me. For some reason, it's also going to be used for Whis, who I heard was a web exclusive. I'm not sure, but like I said, I heard it. You guys can let me know in the comments. But anyway, standard picture of Trunks right there. Basic pose with him with the crossed arms, which I'll be showing later. Cool picture right there. Warning, age 15 and up right there. Tamashii Nations, Bandai, Dragon Ball Z, Funimation, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 even more. More cool pictures on the side. Get that where you guys can see it. Trunks right there with the standard head, which I'll be showing as well. And some pretty cool poses on the back. And I know a lot of people really don't like this little ab crunch that he got, but I don't know. I think it really brings out the figure in a pretty cool way. But yeah, I'll get into that in a minute. But right here, we don't really got much going on. And yeah, that's the packaging. I don't know. It looks pretty cool to me. I dig it. And I'm hoping that they use it for more Dragon Ball Z figures or any packaging, really. I really like it. So yeah, besides from that, let's move right on. Now, this figure is just freaking awesome, man. I knew that when I pulled it out of the package and I just started playing with it, that I was absolutely positively gonna love this figure, and I wasn't wrong. Everything about it is just cool, man. The detail, the face, the sculpting, it's just all on point. Everything looks really great, and it's almost like he came right out of the show and was made into an action figure. Obviously, that's what they did, but I just feel like everything's so correct. Those weird little triangle points they put right there in the shoulders, usually for Dragon Ball Z figures, they removed that. Finally, it just looks terrible. And I don't know, man, this guy's just awesome. But anyway, without wasting any more time, I will stand him up and then I will go ahead and get right on into the articulation. Articulation wise, head is on a ballpoint as usual. Can look up and down a little bit, down more than up, which is pretty obvious. Left, right, all the way around, of course. Got this new diaphragm joint, which I mean, it's not like super useful, but it's cool for some action poses in my opinion. Same joint at the shoulder. It can move out, up and down, like I said. Swivel right there. Double jointed elbows. Got that little wrist peg. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, you can move it around. Pretty much get his fist however you want to. You got these new leg joints or cross joints that they used on Awakening Goku, which it looked better on him because his pants were able to cover it better, but it helps pretty well. He can kick out pretty far still as usual. I don't know what's going on in there. I'm not a customizer, so I can't tell you how that is, but kick out reasonably far, kick out back pretty far, much better than usual, man. That's awesome. Double jointed knees, not a swivel right there as usual, but I mean that doesn't matter. This foot right here is on a ball peg, and you got the little hinge right there. You can help move it around, and you also got, well, nope, I take that back. He really can't bend his toe that much, but I don't know, who cares? It's still good to me. Articulation is great. I didn't miss a point. So yeah, great figure when it comes to articulation. You can get him in just about any pose you want, and I don't know, I'm just really digging what they did with this guy, and it's probably one of my favorites out of all the Dragon Ball Z figures that we've got. Next up be the accessories, which are also pretty cool. Wait a minute, what are you doing here? As I said, next up are the accessories. We got this pretty cool head right here. Looks awesome, man. This is easily probably the best Trunks face that's normal, man. This just looks so awesome. The painted mouth, they got the eyes correct. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, they fixed those. Man, this just looks so awesome. This face right here, the screaming face. You got the gritted teeth face, and you got his normal face right here. Got two fists on him that come with him, which is the same as for every Dragon Ball Z figure. Got these open palm hands for blasting. Then you got these right here for, I don't know, charging in to attack or whatever, kind of like he's about to grab something. And then you got the foldable arms that we've been waiting for forever on a Dragon Ball Z figure, which we will also be getting with the next Vegeta that's coming out. Thank goodness, because I'm tired of getting Trunks and Vegetas without foldable arms. But anyway, yep, those are the accessories for this guy. Moving right along. One thing I do want to note about this figure before moving on, that it's a pretty cool figure, as I said, but one thing that's different about it, unlike most DBZs, is that this ball peg that his head is on is actually really freaking huge. And I know a lot of people probably bought two of these just to put a Vegeta head on it or something like that, just so they can be early with having a Vegeta figure on this new mold of a body. But this peg is huge, and I don't know, I didn't even try to force a Vegeta head on there. I'm pretty sure if you use some hot water or something, it'll go on, no problem. But I don't know, just wanted to note that, like, you can look inside that hole right there and see that, man, that thing is huge. I don't know how well you can tell on camera, but I don't know, it's huge. The head goes on pretty easily, it's no problem, as usual with SH Figuarts. But yeah, just wanted to make a quick note of that, because I don't know if it was said in any videos, but yeah, that ball peg's huge. Anyway, moving right along to the size comparisons. First off, here he is standing next to his younger self, or Kid Trunks, whatever you want to call it, Teen Trunks. I don't know how old he was at the time, but it doesn't matter. And here he is standing next to the SH Figuarts original color Super Saiyan Vegeta, which is my very favorite SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z figure to date. I still love this guy to no end. Moving right along. Them twin faces though. How dare you let Cell achieve his perfect form, father? Quiet, boy! Here he is standing next to the first version of the SH Figuarts Naruto and SH Figuarts Minato, who, I don't know, I feel like Minato should be a little bit taller than Trunks, but I don't know, a lot of people are saying he's out of scale. Anyway, still looks good. Awesome in between them. Moving on again. Last but not least, here he is standing next to the world's greatest crime fighters, Batman and Nightwing of the Greg Capullo line that stand at about 7'8". So yeah, these are some figures of a different scale than him. And yeah. Anyway, as I said, this guy is awesome, and if you're a Trunks fan, I highly recommend picking up this figure. There is just no regrets to have, because, I mean, other than this little cross joint right here, I honestly don't think there's anything to dislike about this figure. Like, I'm dead serious. And it's not me being biased, because Trunks isn't my most favorite character in Dragon Ball Z. Obviously, I like him. I like a lot of the characters in Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, man, this guy is just, like, awesome to have. And I know a lot of people probably look at that joint and say, oh, well, it's ugly, I don't want to get it for that reason. But I promise you, once I pulled this thing out of the package, I knew immediately I was amazed. And the first thing I said was, this is probably my most favorite figure, period. And I mean, out of everything that I have. But yeah, I mean, he went down the list a little bit, but who cares? Still great. And if you are a Dragon Ball Z collector and you don't have this figure yet, I don't know what you're doing, because this guy's just awesome. He's worth the money. I think he's still around retail, which is like $45, I believe. If you want, go to Toys in the Box. You can definitely score him for a good price. They always have good prices on Dragon Ball Z figures, and 9 times out of 10, they usually always have the best. So yeah, if you don't got this guy, go get him. And moving right along to some pictures, and that is the end of my video. Hope you guys like. If you do like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video as well. And even if you don't like the review, like it anyway, because it's SH Figuarts Trunks review and you came here because you like Trunks. Thanks guys, peace.